bitch, I'm dripping too hard. I got flavors, fuck your neighbors, bitch, I'm getting big guap. That gas on my line, you could call me Exxon. And my right hand man good with his.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted.
Industry's
Turn it up podcast.
Wanted.
You dig? Listen, we had a great event last night. It was the Industry's Most Wanted showcase. Downtown Atlanta, crazy Atlanta. I got this guy, Max Slim, sitting next to me. He turned up, did his thing. Duval in the building. Duval. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we hometown homies. We from the same state. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Appreciate you being here, bro. But without further ado, man, go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's boy Max Slim from Duval County. Born and raised in Dade County, but you already know how that shit go. Duval, you know what I'm saying? Been doing this music shit for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Came out here to tell Georgia for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? See what it is, see how the music scene is out here. But they fucking with me, so I'm fucking with them.
Nah, for real. That's big
saying?
facts. So let's talk about, you said you born and raised in Dade County.
Yeah.
How long were you there until about what age?
I was there till like about the 10th grade.
Okay.
10th grade, yeah.
And then from there, you moved to Jacksonville?
Yeah, my mom, she sent me. Yeah.
Did you have family in Jacksonville? Is that why you went there?
Yeah, I had my uncle and my aunt.
Was you acting up?
Yeah.
Cutting up?
Yeah, how that shit go. I mean, that stuff go.
Mom dude said, nah, you got to go over here. You got to leave Dade. You know, and you know what, though? It probably was a blessing.
It was, because it was getting real treacherous out there. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to speak on, but it was a better move for me.
Understood.
You know, a very better move for me.
Absolutely, because if you would have stayed in Dade, you know, something bad may have potentially happened. Maybe your mom was feeling that. Moms be known. We have that intuition.
Yeah, matter of fact, I grew up in Liberty City.
Okay.
And I went to Miami Northwestern. I went to Brownville Middle School. Went to Florida Heights Elementary. I was born in Opelika. And yeah, the Rockies is where I grew up.
Oh yeah, you true South Florida for real.
Yeah, for sure. 2500 Northwest 58th Street. You know, apartment C.
He gave out the whole address. I hope nobody that you know still lives there.
Oh, they are. It is what it is. I ain't got no bad blood nowhere. You know, they rock with me. They know what it is. They support me still to this day.
So before you moved to Jacksonville, were you already pursuing music?
Not really. I was writing poetry, but I got into music. I had run into my cousin. I had went on a vacation to Jacksonville.
Okay.
And I was staying in Miami in middle school or something like that. And my cousin, he was rapping, and he was like, "Man, you need to start rapping that poetry and what it is." Da da da. So I tried. I was garbage, but I took his lyrics and I went back. You know, in Miami, I was spitting his lyrics.
Yeah.
And I thought I was wrong until I ran into somebody who
was really doing it.
He embarrassed me right there in Miami Northwestern in the gym. You know, I don't know where Blaze at, but yeah, he embarrassed me. That really started me off with it for real.
At that time, you're like, I got to step up my game. I got to get it together.
Got to.
Let's talk about, you grew up, in Dade County.
Dade.
Man, a lot of dope talent has come up and through Dade. You know what I'm saying? Miami and surrounding areas.
For sure.
Who would you say was, a potential like influence or motivation for you?
I listened growing up to Trick.
Okay.
I listened to Briscoe. I grew up really listening to like a lot of alternative music though. I think my first album was Eminem.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
My first album I was listening to was Eminem. I used to listen to like a lot of pop songs and stuff like that too.
That's good. As a musician, I think it's important that you are well-rounded with the type of music, so you're not so like influenced by one type of music.
Oh, for sure, yeah. If you listen to my music, I got different types of music, but all of them, all of them smash. All of them smash.
I know that's right. So when you moved to Jacksonville is when you really started pursuing music more?
Yeah, like probably in my 20s, like I really like took it serious. Like I was rapping in high school with me and my cousin and my homeboy or whatever. We were like doing stuff at my auntie house, getting together and making songs like that, and we did like a little show or whatever. But it really wasn't serious like that because I was still like here messing around, doing what I was doing,
Understood.
But I really took it serious. Like, okay, I'm finna shoot a video. I'm finna do stuff, like do shows, like when I was like about 25 years old.
Okay. I mean, and that's, you still young, so you still got time to pursue it. in my opinion, there's really no time stamp of when you got to start or stop this.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to take a break sometimes here and there.
Absolutely, life happens.
For sure.
Like for me, I had my son when I was a teenager, so I spent all my younger years as a single mom raising my son. So I didn't start doing this until I was in my 30s. Okay. I'm not an artist, but I was a late bloomer in this music business. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just like, shoot, look at, like we was just talking about OG Bigger. He's 60 years old and still going strong. Who's to say that
limit.
Nah, big facts. And not to mention, you can always at some point transition into doing other stuff too. Still in this music business.
Right.
But if you don't necessarily want to be an artist, you could transition into, starting your own label, things of that nature.
I mean, depending on where you want to be at in the game, what position you really want to take doing it.
Absolutely.
You just got to go hard at it. You want to be a CEO. You want to be an artist. You want to be, the person over the whole label. You want to be just a background guy who put money in on it and
right.
really ain't being seen. You just got to go all the way in on it, whatever it is that you want to do.
That's facts. You do. You have to, put your everything. You have to pour your soul into this.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally.
For sure.
Because if you don't, it is not going to work. This can't be part-time.
You don't take yourself serious. I feel like ain't nobody really going to take you serious.
No, that's facts. You have to love yourself first, and you have to believe in yourself first before anybody else is going to do it.
Right.
And I definitely salute you, bro. You out here moving around. There's some artists that have the ability to do everything, but they don't do it just because their mindset, that the work motivation's not there.
I feel like a lot of people just, I don't know. I feel like it's the letdown people get. I already know how I feel like when you feel like you done put your all into something, you drop it.
Right.
And they don't get the response like you really want. I feel like a lot of people can't take that,
they don't
push through that little threshold.
But they don't allow themselves enough time. Because just because you might fumble once or twice or maybe 3 times doesn't mean that this is not meant for you. You learn from that. Those are lessons. Yep. You just switch it up. You switch what you're doing and work on something different.
Switch all of it up.
Yeah.
I had to switch it up.
No, for real. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Because it's about elevation anyway. Wherever you start, that's not where you want to finish. You don't want to go out of this world doing the same thing you were doing when you started.
I feel like if you're not seeing progress in it, if you doing something and you're not seeing progress in it, you probably stuck doing the same thing. You got to get comfortable with changing shit up.
Absolutely. No, you good. Absolutely. You do have to. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's how you get successful.
Slick, exactly. That's and you got to be doing multiple things too, multiple hustles.
Look. If you doing one type of hustle, you really ain't gonna.
Yeah, you hustling backwards.
Yeah, I look at. I be doing a couple of things. I'm doing hell. You know what I'm saying? I work overnight. I'll be in the studio.
That's dope, bro. Yeah, you really out here working because you understand the assignment.
Yeah,
I gotta get it done. Do you have kids?
I ain't got no kids.
Yet? You want any kids?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Because once you have kids, it suddenly becomes so much bigger than you.
Yeah, I mean, I look at myself. I'm about 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? I just never seen myself having kids outside of marriage.
Listen, I just had this whole discussion this morning. A lot of people do. Obviously, I did, but that's why I decided not to have any more because I'm I don't want to bring another child into this world where his dad's not around. Because I raised my son by myself, and I'm just and I see how emotional it can be for these kids not having both their parents around. And I'm with you, bro.
And child support real.
Child support's real. Just raising a child is a lot.
Child support real.
It is. But, also, too, I think it's a good thing that you live in your life first.
Before, yeah, I want to have everything planned out before I bring a seed into this world.
No, absolutely. I told my son if I could have had that exact child, but later on, it would have been great. You know what I'm saying?
People don't think like that. If I was in my 20s, you know what I'm saying, I'm in and out of jail.
Right.
I wouldn't have been a good father.
Exactly.
For my
child. And you don't want your son or daughter growing up not knowing you.
Having that resentment. And
absolutely. Most definitely. So what was the first full project that you put out?
The first full project, talking after high school?
Yeah, your first album or mixtape that you put out.
Okay, my first mixtape. I was about I want to say 21, I was like 21 years old, I want to say, and I was working at this job, and I ran into this dude who was doing like recording, but he was at his house.
Yeah.
And I put a couple songs together with him and made a little CD. You know what I'm saying? I sold him in a job or whatever.
Yeah.
Seen the, you know what I'm saying, the feedback, and the feedback was good.
Yeah.
So I feel like that right there really was my start. You know what I'm saying? Seeing good feedback from something that I put in, you know, put work into. And then my second one, I want to say is my last mixtape I did, and that was Diverse Scales on what was on my Dat Piff.
Yeah.
I put it on Dat Piff.
That's dope.
So that was my first two official projects.
And then since then, have you been more or less focusing on putting singles out?
Singles.
Yeah, we kind of in that era now.
Yeah, right now I really noticed like a lot of people really getting noticed off singles, and in this time, like a lot of stuff is just quick.
Absolutely.
You know, it's quick. So you just gotta catch a wave, and when they ride out to the tides, you know, you catch the last little tides, and then you know you gotta drop the nets.
Especially with social media, like these reels and TikTok are making singles blow up. Not only that, but it's also reviving a lot of music.
All the old rappers coming back.
Like R. Kelly, one of his songs is trending right now.
Everybody don't even notice it's R. Kelly.
Right, exactly.
Like, still
right, you see what I'm saying? So like that's the beautiful thing about social media is it can really either help your career or revive your career. Slick.
I'm trying to revive. I had a good career going before I had put it on pause. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to revive that thing. That's why I'm going so hard right now.
And you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes we have to, whether it's you're sitting down because you have to. Some people get incarcerated or they get caught up in a situation.
You know, when you know the situation coming, you switch up.
Yeah.
Like, don't even wait. Like, when you got that gut feeling, you like, oh, it might happen, switch it up.
Yeah.
Like, because it ain't worth just sitting there waiting for it to happen.
Absolutely.
Like,
you're absolutely right. And that's good that you got that mentality and that mindset. You understand.
That would save me.
Yeah. Absolutely. You have to because, you know, again, I don't knock nobody's hustle. We've all done stuff we ain't supposed to do.
All right.
But if you can switch gears before something bad happens, man, that's the way to go. Because certain things, they're going to end you up either behind the walls or dead. Straight like that.
Ain't even worth it.
No, absolutely.
I tell them that all the time. Look, you already know how I'm rocking.
And you a talented artist. You got talent.
Yeah,
and you got good energy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And all that matters. You know, one thing that me and OG really look for when we look at artists is their energy. Sure. And not saying how much like you turn up on stage. I'm talking about how you treat people and how you interact with people.
Oh yeah, look, when I feel the energy, like you see me out the crowd, I was just doing my thing.
I know, and I came over there and started doing it with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm vibed out. Like,
nah, for real.
I got that kind of energy.
I love that.
I don't want somebody to look at me and be like, oh, because sometimes I might come off as looking at me in appearance like, oh, you mean or something. Or
right.
But nah, I mean, shit.
We all go through that. I know I do. Like I had one of my guests last night that like through social media stuff can get misconstrued through text. Yep. And I came off as a not so nice person. Then I apologized to him last night. I said, that's not who I am. I said, I know when I was messaging you through Instagram, it sounded really harsh. And I was kind of surprised he still showed up. I said, I'm glad that you did. That way I can actually meet you in person and shake your hand.
Right,
you know, because when you don't really get to know someone and you texting with them,
it ain't gonna be right.
Nah,
I done tried business with people.
It don't work. Yeah, we got to do this face-to-face interaction.
Music video. I done had music videos with people, and the text just wasn't good because people think you got a tone over the text.
Exactly.
You can't hear nobody's tone over a text. It's
Period.
a text message, and like it don't have a tone to it.
Right.
Like,
they think you're being short with them, or they think you got an attitude, and that's not the case whatsoever. So I'm glad somebody else understands me because I'm guilty of that. People always think I'm being rude through text. I'm like, I'm not.
I'm not with it.
I'm busy.
I feel you 100%.
What you guys got going on out here in Atlanta?
Not much. I mean, stopped by. I was that big about this, so he told me to pull up at it. You know what I'm saying? And came and killed it. This was all after the show, so I pulled up to do this. I'm probably going to, see what the city got. Holler at the Trap Museum.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stop by a couple places. And
if you get a chance, also check out Little 5 Points. Little 5 Points they got the huge.
Is that the one in Jacksonville?
It's like a strip with all like the little shops and stuff.
Shopping?
But what's dope about it is down there they got this huge mural of Outkast on there. Like it's just a dope place to go take pictures and get a little video and stuff like that. Krog Street Tunnel It's a tunnel with all the graffiti and stuff. A lot of people go down there and do videos and photos. Just if you guys are looking to do stuff like that too.
We're gonna pull up.
Most definitely. What else you got coming up when you get back home?
Look, I'm probably gonna try to do a music video. Do a music video next month. I want to do like 2 more shows. I'm just trying to keep grinding, drop more songs. Like a lot of stuff finna come from it. It's just so hard to say, you know what I'm saying? Because I got so much stuff that I want to put out. Like,
it's timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
It's got to make sense.
My next move for sure is either a performance or a music video, either or. Like, I'm doing this all out my pocket. So
yeah,
you know
understood. I know, me too.
I'm grinding with it.
I already know, and it's like what we make goes back into it.
I work overnight doing music. You know, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying?
I respect your hustle, bro. Like you really going as hard as 3 people would.
Oh, for sure. Look, I've been like this. When I was out there for real, I was like this. Like, so I just got to keep that same type of mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I left it alone, I went, you know what I'm saying, all the way.
Absolutely.
You know I'm all the way with it for real. Like, when it comes to my music, I'm promoting it every day, sharing it, posting. I don't care if it get 50 views, 100 views.
That's what you have to do.
I'm going to hit that algorithm.
That's exactly what happens is the more you post, the more you get an algorithm. When I first started out on Instagram, I've been on there since it started. Right. You know, I was posting every day, sometimes multiple times a day. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I really started building my organic following is just posting. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to see people start following you and stuff
exactly. Like because people, especially now with like the Explore page and Reels, people discover you a lot easier.
I'm glad the Reels came in.
Me too, because we getting paid off of them joints.
Look, I'm trying.
I get like an extra $300 a month just off of my Reels. It's not a lot, but shoot, an extra $300 is money that I ain't have to do nothing but post for.
That's an insurance bill. You know, you ain't
facts.
Got to pay for, you know what
I'm saying? Facts. Period. I be looking forward to them little PayPal deposits. Definitely. Tell everybody what's the most recent single they can go check out.
Oh man, I want to say Youngins and Guns because that's like a real deal, like a song like for the young people. Like if you know somebody young in the streets who really like in school and he just out in the streets doing his thing and you looking at him like they ain't young and I know what you're doing, but put them guns down, type song.
Absolutely. I love that.
And it hit, like for real, the song hit. I got another song I did for the strippers. That really go down.
I know that's right.
That's the one I want to talk about.
You need to work that through the Atlanta strips club circuit because we got strip clubs everywhere up here.
What's a good place to perform it? You know what I'm saying?
Magic City does performances from time to time. It's cool. When I first moved to Atlanta, my first hosting gig was at Magic City. I was hosting there every week, and we used to allow artists to come through and perform. I know Blue Flame does sometimes. I'll find out which ones are allowed. But if not for nothing, you can at least go get your record played.
For sure. I mean, it's all about networking. Like when I first got on to do music, it was easy for me because I had like an idea, you know what I'm saying, or what I want to do. I started hollering at DJs. So I could go up to a DJ, everybody got some money. If you don't play my music, just shout me out.
Right, something.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it started from that, you know what I'm saying? And then people started going ahead and shouting me out a lot more places, and it just started trickling down. So I holler at a DJ out here, even if y'all don't let me perform.
Build those relationships.
I'm going to pay you to shout me out.
Absolutely.
I'm going to pay you to.
I'm going to connect you with one of the main DJs at Magic City. He was DJing when I was hosting there. His name is DJ Outlaw. Mm-hmm. And he does you pay him $25. He'll not only play your song, he'll get a video. And if you got a video, he'll put the video on all the big screens in the club. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'll connect you with him. He's going to get you that video footage and all that. And he'll post it on his Instagram.
Okay, for sure.
So I'll definitely connect you with him.
Even if I'm not there, if y'all a solid DJ and y'all about business, just let me know.
DJ Outlaw, I'm gonna connect you with him. Like I send a lot of people over to him because he'll make sure he gets that video footage for you. Because sometimes you pay people and they say they did it.
They don't do it.
I already know.
I done been scammed.
I already know. Trust me. I got certain DJs that I'll rock with them at a distance, but I'll never break bread with them again because they'll promise you I'll get video and they never do. It's like.
It ain't no bad blood because I already look forward to being
understood. That's how I feel.
Like, it ain't no bad blood. I just know not to do business with you no
We
more.
just keep them at a distance.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with how you make your money. I just can't be the person making it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be making it off of you anymore. Nope. Period. Nope. Before we get out of here, there's a couple things we got to do, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you at.
All right. Let's go down the list. I'm on Instagram, Mac Money Making Slim, MACMAKIN. Scratch that. I'm sorry. Mac Money Making Slim, Mac Money MONEY making MAKIN, no G, and then Slim SLIM. And then you can follow me on Facebook. It's under Malcolm Clark, but I got a music page under Mac Slim attached to that page. I'm on TikTok. You catch me on TikTok under Mac Slim. I'm on all platforms, Mac Slim. If that S don't get it, the dollar sign, you got to put the dollar sign for the S. So MAC $LIM. I mean, I'm on that piff too. I mean,
everywhere.
I'm literally on YouTube, Mac Slim. Mac Slim. I mean,
check him out.
Yeah,
he's probably Googleable.
I'm definitely Googleable. I'm definitely Googleable.
That's what I'm talking about.
For that dollar sign.
With the dollar sign, because we get into the bag.
Definitely. Tallest rapper alive.
How tall are you?
6'8".
I know someone that got you beat.
Ooh.
He goes by the tallest rapper. He's like 7 foot something.
Well, yeah.
He's here in Atlanta. He used to come to my showcases. He would be like this much taller than me. It was crazy. He goes by the tallest rapper.
I don't know.
He might be your big bro. You never know.
I don't know. I gotta see it.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to see who the tallest rapper. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like to network with him and do a song with him. That'd be crazy for a video because I never get a good. Because videographers don't really know how to capture my height in the video, so you really won't know how tall I am in the video unless I'm next to somebody.
Next to someone that's shorter than you, right?
That'd be a dope video.
And he's dope too. He's got good music. His sister does music. She sings. Like they used to come to my events all the time.
For sure.
I'm gonna show you before you guys leave here.
7 foot.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in Duval. You know what I'm saying? For one, who grinding, doing your thing. I rock with you. Y'all know who y'all live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my support team who came up here with me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That was dope.
Because they ain't have to.
Nah, for real. That's big facts. And shout out to them for sure making that ride with you.
This shit been family since high school, you feel me? So shout out to God over everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't have to be here. And yeah, y'all already know what it is. Shout out to Tampa because giving me the opportunity for the platform.
Of course.
For the opportunity last night to bless the stage, you know, and yeah.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Last but not least, we live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast, right?
Turn
it up. Big Industry's Most Wanted.
Wanted.
We got Mac Slim checking in all the way from Duval.
Duval
in the building. Go ahead and let everybody know what makes you the Industry's Most Wanted.
The Industry's Most Wanted because I come so hard. I put everything in it. I'm one-man band, you know what I'm saying, with a team behind me so strong. Like, I really put my all into it. When you see my videos, when you see my music, when you see anything I done put money into, I really grinded for that. Like, I ain't saying nobody else ain't doing it. I'm just saying I'm really doing it, like, off the muscle.
Yeah.
So, I'm Industry's Most Wanted. And my music is the hottest. Like, dope music, if you're talking about any type of version of hip-hop, period. Trap music, soft music, whatever type of music you're talking about, like, yeah, just check me out, and you'll see what I'm saying. You can play my song in the strip club, you can play my song at weddings, you can play my song for inspiration, you can play for song for motivation. I got songs for every type of thing you're going through.
I respect that because it makes you more marketable.
For sure.
You had a great stage presence too.
Look here, I had to tear it up. I was shocked how big it was. He was like, man, like, you did that, he said.
And what I'll tell you about the OG, because I've been working with him, whatever he tells you is very genuine.
Yeah, for sure. I felt
he will not lie to people. Like, Bigger has no filter. You know what I'm saying? If he rocks with it, he gonna make sure you know that he rocks with it.
So he's like, send me music. He gave me his number, and I'm like,
Bigger real one. That's dope.
For sure. So I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm going in the right direction with it. I just got to keep coming hard with these smashes.
Facts.
Keep coming hard with these smashes. I really want y'all to check out that Freaky Girl. That freak, man.
So they just gotta go to like Apple Music, Spotify, and check out
Spotify,
YouTube, all that.
Look, if you're a twerker and you one of them girls who just can't stop twerking, I'm talking about every social media platform you got, you just got to twerk on there. Look up the song "Freaky Girl."
He got something for you.
I'm talking about you ain't gonna stop twerking. Your twerk game might even go up a little bit off this song for real. Like. Trina got her twerking back from this. Now, let me stop. I ain't going to put it on Trina like that. but
sounds good, though, right?
Yeah, it sounded good, though. But, yeah, for sure, this song really is that, for real. Like, y'all check it out. Freaky Girl, Matt Slim, for real. It's on every platform right now.
Appreciate you being here, bro.
Oh, anytime.
Big love, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. I'm glad that it worked out, too, that you were still here to come through.
Oh, for sure. I said I was going to come through. Man of my word.
That's what I'm talking about. We up out of here, y'all.
All right.